Hello, wherever you are, and welcome back to my Brain Friendly Tools series. Today, we explore Vera F. Birkenbihls Analograffiti concept, which includes CAWAs and GAGAs. These innovative tools enhance thinking and memory through creative analogies and associations by combining verbal and visual elements. CAWAs create word images, while GAGAs involve graphic elements, linking new information to personal connections. This approach boosts creative thinking and recall, making them valuable for learning and problem solving in education and professional environments. So let's get started.
The CAWA is a word picture that is created by associative thinking about a key term. The word CAWA is an acronym and stands for Creative Analogies through Word Associations. It is an ingenious learning and thinking tool and was developed by Vera F. Birkenbihl in the early 1990s. CAWA and GAGA were both developed by Vera F. Birkenbihl as part of the overall Analograffiti concept. Analograffiti is an artificial word and is made up of two words: analog, as in analog, pictorial, symbolic thinking and graffiti from the Greek, originally carving, in stone, that is writing and drawing. As you can see, I have made a CAWA of word picture. The essential meanings are captured. It expands your repertoire, opens your mind, deepens your knowledge, tapping into your knowledge network. With the stimulus of the letters, recall is excellent with repetition. It is an excellent thinking tool. CAWA is a brilliant thinking, learning and memory tool. You can use it to take stock and see what's going on in your own personal think tank. Or you can create a CAWA while reading or listening to something, meaning you can use it as a note-taking tool. Personally, I still prefer the ABC list for note-taking. But most importantly, you can use it to bundle knowledge, and it's brilliant for summarizing a topic or lesson. With the latter, you have an excellent recall stimulus later on to go through every single letter of the key term. But it gets even better. When creating a CAWA and this summary, our mental treasure chest is searched for terms with the corresponding initial letters. This search up and down and up through the different levels of our memory center and activating the associated synapses is learning par excellence. What you need to create a CAWA or GAGA is white A4 paper and coloured pencils or felt tip pens. It is best if you have felt tip pens on which you can write on both sides. How to make a CAWA? Write the word down, for example, a name of a friend. We take as an example the name of our friend Glenna. Then think about the person and think about what you can associate with each letter of the name. For example, Glenna loves animals. She likes to sleep in the morning, but when she's awake, she has energy. She's very good, especially at school, and she has a lovely character. Gorgeous. Choose a colour for each letter. It doesn't matter what colours you use, but it is important that you use colours. Especially when the CAWA becomes more extensive, you can still assign the terms to the letters. Here you see the CAWA designed with the computer, as we do for all presentations. But they are always created by hand first. When creating a CAWA, our mental treasure chest is searched for terms with the corresponding initials. This search up and down and up through the various levels of our memory control center is learning par excellence. Here we show an example, CAWA for the word associative. The colours can also be used to group or categorize terms in meaning. Another CAWA to the word memory. The word drawing or thinking picture develops through an idea hieroglyphically. That is, we draw it. For some, this tool is more difficult at first, but let's say that if you can represent a problem in a picture, even if it is abstract, then you have certainly understood the problem. These drawings don't have to be understandable only to yourself, because we are talking about a different form of presentation. Also, you don't have to be a professional to draw. It's for you, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And if you say you can't draw, then we say you can. You can certainly draw lines, dots, etc., and you can write. That's enough, believe me. Let's take the example of the island metaphor. Imagine that each person lives on their own island, which metaphorically stands for their knowledge, education, culture, and so on. You can now use a CAGA to draw personal growth, for example, or the distance between two people, but you can also illustrate the agreement between people. This is an example of a CAGA describing a project where the difference between the constant growing delays and bad quality of products are a problem. This is a typical Vera F Birkenbihl CAWA, crossed with a CAGA. It is allowed to combine, which also makes it easier for you. As we have already learned, you understand what you can imagine. Here we did a combination of CAWA and GAGA on our computer to emphasize the terms with pictures. We learn faster when a word is embedded with a picture. It hooks easier in our memory network. CAWAs and GAGAs are thinking tools. They can track down what lies dormant in our innermost being, but also develop new ideas. CAWAs and GAGAs are memory aids when they are created as summaries. CAWAs and GAGAs can be a cheat sheet for a test or exam, but also the basis for a presentation, lecture, or seminar. The CAWA can also be a summary of a text from a short newspaper article or a book.
We wish you a lot of fun in trying to make a lot of different CAWAs and GAGAs. And if you liked this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe, as there is a lot more to come.